You're so pretty, I'm falling in love. Fine, sexy, all of the above. Like, ooh, I got up early today just to see you sleeping, baby. You open up your eyes and stare at me. Oh no, you caught me looking. Oh yeah, you said I'm cooking this morning for ya. Can I take you older? Yeah, you gave me a look that'll get me through my day. Even when I'm in the shower, I'm thinking about your face. And how good it look, and how perfect you fit me. You with me, get me, baby. I'm saying you're pretty. I know you're beautiful. That's your hair and your nails. You can do what you want. You're pretty. You know you're beautiful. Yeah, don't act like you don't know, girl. Fine, sexy, all of the above. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah, you're so pretty, I'm falling in love. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah, just let them hate on you, girl. They the one that's sleeping, baby. You know exactly where to be. Oh yeah, no, they don't like ya. Oh yeah, they wanna fight you, they boyfriends want ya, and they can't ignore ya. Yeah, you can give a look that'll brighten up the day. Even when they wanna hate on you, you kill it with your face. 'Cause they know you look good, especially when you're with me. Getting me, fitting me, baby. They know that you're pretty. I know you're beautiful. That's your hair and your nails. You can do what you want. You're pretty. You know you're beautiful. Yeah, don't act like you don't know, girl. Fine, sexy, all of the above. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah, you're so pretty, I'm falling in love. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah, it's all about self-esteem. Shout it, picture yourself with me. Even when them girls hating and it hurts so bad. Now you pick me up as a birthday bag. Let me get that for you. Shop them all. I got 100 grand, baby, I can drop it all. Pull out another 100. Take it up in the hardest. Take it to the spot, let me drop you off. And come back when you've been pampered. If fine is a crime, you need to be in the slammer. Nobody can touch you, even if it's hammer. Hopping out the whip, people pulling out the camera. My baby looks good, it's wood. Fine, it's fine. BMW, hers, the Lamborghini is mine. Aviani watch got my baby on time. I know I got me a time because my baby girl pretty. I know you're beautiful. That's your hair and your nails. You can do what you want. You're pretty. You know you're beautiful. Yeah, don't act like you don't know, girl. Fine, sexy, all of the above. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah, you're so pretty, I'm falling in love. You straight, you good, be that bad. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Stupid Ep.10 here, and welcome to episode 10 of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Randomizer Nuzlocke. And last episode, you guys, we finally left Melee Island. We met Olivia, we met the grass chick, can't remember her fucking name. But anyway, as you guys probably noticed, what I'm saying doesn't match what's on the screen. So, what I feel like I need to explain is that, I fucked up. I fucked up royally here. So what happened was, I keep my microphone muted when I'm recording my Skyrim Let's Play, and that's because I use my microphone on my webcam. And it's a new recording technique that I'm trying out, and honestly, I should use it for this, but I've already gone 10 episodes like this, so I'm trying to, like, you know, keep it up, and then in future projects, I'll do like I do my Skyrim, because it's much, much easier for editing. Now, because of that, it's one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, I have a face for radio and a voice for silent movies. So, this is just God's way of telling me so. So, I figured instead of scrapping this whole recording and just saying fuck it, I should take this opportunity to sit down and talk with you guys. It's been a minute since I talked last, and I want to talk about some stuff here. So if you want to skip this episode, I'm not gonna blame you. This is kind of like a podcast type episode. You still want to hear the background music from the game. I do get a couple new encounters. I don't think any of them make it here, but I get new encounters nonetheless. So that being said, if this isn't your thing and you want to hear what I'm saying as I'm recording, I don't blame you. It's very annoying that this happened. It's very unfortunate, but the show must go on. I don't want to get rid of this episode, so here we are. Yeah. So, first off, I want to talk about the channel growth. I want to preface this by saying that YouTube is a hobby first. I do YouTube and make videos and do Let's Plays and the type of videos I do because I enjoy them. I enjoy making them, and I make this stuff that I want to watch. I want to watch Nuzlocke, so I make Nuzlocke. I want to watch tier list videos, so I make tier list videos. I want to watch deep dive videos and analysis videos and stuff like that, so I make those from time to time. The only reason I don't make those a lot is because they are a pain in the ass to edit. So, that being said, I really appreciate the growth that I've seen on the channel here recently. As of recording, we finally broke 110 subscribers. If I'm not mistaken, in my 2022.mp4 video said by the end of the year I want to break 110 subscribers because I broke it about 2 or 3 years ago when I was still doing Pokemon TCG content, and I sunk back down when I tried doing more variety stuff on the channel with like Luigi's Mansion, Five Nights at Freddy's. I was editing Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I still might turn out on the second channel. But it's different for me because I was editing those by stop because I'm like, this is hurting my channel more than it's helping it. Because the way YouTube works is so weird. It's so weird. Whenever you're creating YouTube videos, there's always a core audience that will watch you no matter what you post. That's why Markiplier can post a video of him staring at a banana for 10 to 15 minutes and gain millions of views. That's why fucking Jacksepticeye can leave. And granted, it's for personal growth. I'm not downing him on that. But he can leave for months and then just pop back in like nothing happened. That's why PewDiePie, even though he started with like gaming and shit, can make a vlog channel. His channel is essentially a vlog channel now, and the motherfucker gets millions of views. So it's weird. So but whenever you're a smaller creator, when I say smaller, I am minuscule. But even in the scheme of YouTube's, a smaller creator is like anybody under 100K. When you're at 100K, I feel like, shut the fuck up, phone. I always forget to mute my phone whenever I'm recording. But whenever you're at 100K, you're like a mid-size, I feel like. You're at the point in your YouTube career where it's like, okay, you're doing numbers, you're going places. Like, you're not going anywhere. You haven't stopped now, so you're not going to stop. And at this point, you do this for a living. You can be, don't get me wrong, you can be under 100K and still do it for a living. Many YouTubers do. But 100K is like, hey, you got a name now. Like, you're starting to build up a name. But when you get to 1,000 subscribers, or a few thousand, when you're still in that quintuple digit mark, you're still a really small creator. You have an audience, sure, and you still have plenty of room to grow. I feel like when you're in the quintuple digit stage, up until you hit about 10K, that's when, like, okay, it's do or die time. You got an audience, let's go. Let's keep the ball rolling. Whenever you're in the triple digits, the tail end, not the tail end, the beginning of the triple digits, 100 to about 300 subscribers. That's when you're still struggling. You're not struggling as much. You're still seeing a little bit of growth. You're not getting, minuscule growth like you were. By the way, this is our berry encounter. This was our encounter. This is one of the encounters that we got. So, if you care about encounters, this is one of them. But, it's still hard to grow. And so as I'm editing this bendy video, I was trying to condense the whole thing down. And halfway through, I've been editing this thing for maybe 6 hours at this point, and I stopped. And I thought to myself, am I wanting to hurt the channel more? Because this is hurting it. The people that are subscribed to me are subscribed to me for Pokemon content. Granted, most of them are for TCG, but I was uploading other stuff alongside TCG. So it kind of balanced itself out in a way. But on top of that, I now have more or less an obligation to my fans to produce the content that they want. Which is why whenever I stopped making Pokemon content, I went from having 110 to 115-ish. I dropped to like 83. And honestly, I don't feel like I should be here right now. I don't feel like I should be at 100. Because a lot of people that subscribe to me are people from school. Don't get me wrong. Some people from my school watch my YouTube videos, and I'm grateful for that. But the issue for this, in my specific case, is that I want my subscribers to subscribe to me for me. Not because, they found out I had a YouTube channel. It's like, oh, hey, he's on YouTube. He's gonna be... I don't know if I'm gonna say this is their thought process. They saw my first videos. You go back and watch my first few videos, they're skits. And I like doing skits. I want to do more skits. But I swear to God, I think they thought that my skits were gonna get me somewhere, but they didn't. I'm being 100% honest with you, Chief. Those skits are ass. I enjoy doing them, but they're ass. So I have this imposter syndrome where I feel like I don't deserve being over 100. I don't even think I should be at 100. If everyone from my school who doesn't watch these videos unsubscribes right now, I'd probably be back down to around 50. I'm be real. I'm probably a little over half of my subscribers right now are people that I went to school with. And there's nothing wrong with that per se. It's just the number isn't accurate in my head. In my head, I know that about 50% of these people do not watch my videos. 50% of these, and honestly, it could be less, it could be fucking more. I don't know. But in my head, at least 50% of my number right now are people I went to school with. So, I can count how many people actually from my school who watch my videos on a regular basis on one hand. I can count them on one hand. Some people say they do, but I'm being real. I don't think they do. So, and that's fine. I don't expect, everyone to watch me all the time. So, that's where I'm at with the number. I am so grateful to finally be at 110. I've been wanting to break past 110 since January, and I've finally done it. It's taken to damn near September, but we finally fucking did it. Also, excuse if you hear sniffling. Long story short, problems with the water company. And I got home from work. I do construction. I'm still dirty from work. I haven't been able to take a shower. I'm waiting on my neighbors to get home, and they're gonna let me use their shower. And I already have a problem with my nose starting to run when I talk a lot to begin with. But it's even more so now because as I'm talking, dust is going into my nose and triggering my allergies. So, apologies. But yeah, I want to talk about the future for the channel as well. I want to talk about what I plan to do on the channel in the future, what I plan to do for live streaming in the future, because I do want to live stream. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. I do want to go back to live streaming. The problem is, the way my work schedule is right now, literally, right now, we're working 6 days a week. I'm working this Saturday. And I don't mind working on Saturdays. The money is great. The extra money is fan-fucking-tastic. The problem is it doesn't leave me room to do shit. So luckily, Fridays and Saturdays are 8-hour days. So I still have time. But I also have a social life, you know what I mean? This YouTube is not my career, YouTube is my hobby. And as much as I like this hobby, I do in fact have a social life that I want to, you know, interact with. I have friends, I have a girlfriend that I want to see. In fact, next weekend, I'm going to take my full 3 days off, just work my 40, and I'm going to try, hopefully, fingers crossed, spend the weekend with her. And, she's wanting to go to IKEA, and I've never been, so I'm gonna see if she wants to go next weekend. But it's one of those things like I need to make time for the channel. It's like people say like, oh, I want to do YouTube and I don't have time. You need to make that time. Like if you play video games from let's say you work a 9 to 5, right? You work a 9 to 5. You come home, let's say by 6 o'clock, you've showered and eaten your dinner, right? If you play video games from 6 to 10, then you need to make that time your YouTube time. You need to make that time your recording time and your editing time. And I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I want to talk about the YouTube channel, but I'm talking about this instead. But my point is, I need to make more time for recording. I need to set out a schedule for my week. I need to make it to where, okay, these days are editing days, these days are recording days. Like right now, I'm just now recording this audio for this episode. I started editing this on Tuesday, it is now Thursday. If you haven't caught on, Ultra Moon comes out on Friday, so we are down to the fucking wire on this one. So, that's where I'm at here. And for the future channel, I want to get on a tighter editing/recording schedule. I want to be like, okay, on days where I have an upload, those are editing days. On days that I don't have an upload, those are recording days. If I can, because I'm about to start school next month. It's my last year I'd have to go to school, thank Christ. So, you know, I'm gonna have to like make a day dedicated to recording, especially for 2 channels. So like, I'll have to record, to put this in perspective, I'll have to record the tier list video, which don't get me, this sounds like a chore. It's not a chore. I like doing this. It's just I have to find a place to put it. I have to record a tier list video because we're doing that mini-series. I have to record Ultra Moon, and for the second channel, as of right now, I'm recording Skyrim. If you guys have a second channel, I highly recommend you do so. I really like the second channel. But that's where I'm at. I'm super swamped with recordings. Now the Soul Silver is already pre-recorded. It's all live stream and cataloged and shit, so I ain't gotta worry about that too much. But as far as everything else goes, like Ultra Moon goes to about 30 minutes. Skyrim goes to about 30 minutes. Okay, you can make an hour. I don't know how long tier list videos are for the specific miniseries for tier list that we're doing, because I don't know exactly how many typings are on that tier list. I try to find all home renders because I like home renders, and I could make my own, but then it takes even more time. So I just find, you know, the first thing I can find on the tier list maker website. But the problem is, it depends on how many Pokemon are in that tier and how long I ramble about shit. Because if you've seen those tier list videos, you know I fucking ramble about shit a lot. So it's one of those things where I need to set a date that's like, okay, today I'm only going to record tier list. Or today I'm going to record Ultra Moon and the Skyrim LP. And then another day I record the tier list video. And then another day I edit everything. But what I like, and normally, what my old motto was, oh, I want to upload one video a week, and I'm good. That's not how you grow. That's not how you fucking grow. I hate the fact that I did that. That I just sat there, chopped up a VOD into 15-minute episodes for like 8 weeks. and that's the only effort I put in. I hate myself for that. I wish so hard I could go back and do something else. Record another LP. Finish fucking Coliseum. I don't know if I'm going to finish Coliseum. I've been saying I'm going to. At this point, I have no idea. But, like, do something, right? Other than just one video a week. And because that's not how you grow. YouTube is a platform of quantity over quality. You could upload 1 minute garbage, right? And you will form some sort of audience. You aren't gonna be Markiplier, you're not gonna be Vanos Gaming, you're not gonna be motherfucking Morgs even, but you will have some sort of audience to the point where you could possibly make revenue. You won't get much, you're not gonna be rich, but you're gonna have something coming in. So I wish that I could go back and do that, but I can't, so I just have to deal with it. That long ass string of only Soul Silver videos is finally gone off the front page of my dashboard. It's gone, finally. So I no longer have to worry about that. At the very least, what I should have done was upload Soul Silver 3 times a week. Whenever I wasn't doing anything else, I should have made Soul Silver Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what I should have done. But hindsight's 2020. Moving on. One LP I want to start doing is when it comes out, Gen 9, Scarlet and Violet. I made a poll on Twitter, and I don't have a big following in general, so I can't, I made the poll, and the results came back Violet because my channel colors are purple. So when it comes time to record, I like the legendary Pokemon and Scarlet better, but I like them both. Like, normally, when I see a Pokemon game, I go by the name first. Like, oh, okay, if nothing is shown other than title, I'm going with Scarlet. Or when Sword and Shield just came out, and I was like, okay, if literally nothing else is shown, I'm going with Sword, because the name sounds cooler. Then I go by the Boss Art Legendary. That's what decides it. And so with Sword and Shield, I was like, okay, Zamazenta. I don't care for Zacian design-wise. Like, at the time, Zacian is a cool design. Like, it's grown on me. But Zamazenta, I was just like, this Zacian's design is dumb. I'm going with Zamazenta. With Scarlet and Violet, they both are really cool choices. They're both Pokemon are really cool. I couldn't decide in the beginning, but now I'm just like, the deciding factor is, okay, do I go with the one I want more or the one that matches the channel? So I posted a poll on Twitter and Violet won. So when it comes out, day 1, you can expect episode 1 of our Violet Let's Play to come out. I haven't decided if I want to do 30-minute episodes or 1-hour episodes to kind of like speed things along in the game. So if those of you who are watching, if you don't mind, let me know in the comments, how long do you want the episodes to be? Do you want them to be a bunch of 30-minute episodes, or do you want them to be a few 1-hour episodes? I am down for either or. 100% am down for either or. I don't know about art for the Pokemon in the game because I could probably get pictures. It just wouldn't be stuff like you see on the layout now. How there's the card art for the Pokemon on my team. Don't expect that for Scarlet and Violet. It would just be like the still images, right? Because not all the Pokemon are going to have TCG arts on release. I doubt that we're even going to get TCG for Scarlet and Violet before the game even at the time of the game release. So keep that in mind. But I do want to play that. There's like some other side projects I want to do, but I'm waiting for Soul Silver to be done. I'll be so glad when Soul Silver is done. I've got a few more weeks to go, and then it's done, it's over with. I can just put it as a thing I did. This is kind of like a redemption arc for the Soul Silver series that me and Jesse did. Because that series never got finished. If that series got finished, I probably wouldn't be posting Soul Silver. But because it never finished, I feel like I need to post this. So, once Soul Silver is done, I can move on to other projects I want to do. I can move on to, like, another game I want to play on the channel is Pokemon Conquest. Pokemon Conquest, I've played before in my spare time, such a good game. Such an underrated game. We need this as a remake. Pokemon, if you're listening to this video for some ungodly reason, remake Conquest, please. But I want to play Conquest. I want to play. I want to get some. I want to get some friends together and play other Pokemon games like Unite. I want to play Pokemon Unite. As much as it pains me to admit, I want to play Pokemon Unite, but it's one of those games where like I feel like I would need people to help me understand the game, but I don't. The people I know who play the game don't record with me. Like, as bad as it is, it's like, oh, you have streamer friends, and you have content creator friends, why don't you ask them? And it's like, I don't know why they don't want to record with me, but they don't. Like, one of them is like, oh, sorry man, I only do stuff solo, and I'm just like, okay, that's weird, but okay. And the other one, it's, I'm not gonna name names, fuck that, but the other one, just like, I'll ask to like join calls during their streams and stuff like that. And I've noticed where like they'll say, oh no, sorry, the group's full, I don't want a lot of people. But then they drag someone else in. And like if it's a mod, then you know, mods can just invite themselves in on their stream chat. But like it'll be someone that's like not a mod, but is friends with them, so they put them in. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's where I'm at. I want people to play with in Pokemon Unite, and I could, you know, get my friends to play and all that good stuff, but I don't want to force them to play games that they don't want to play. So Pokemon Unite is a possibility, but it's probably going to be like I play on my own on stream, right? And that is a very coincident segue into streaming. I want to do streaming some more. I like playing games. I want to stream these games. The problem is, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing isn't on computer. It's like physical card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. And I could stream Yu-Gi-Oh! 100%, but like, I don't play Master Duel for a long period of time. Like, people I know who stream Master Duel, like, oh, I stream it for 3 or 4 hours at a time. Or like, I play it for 3 or 4 hours at a time. I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I have to have something else to kind of like stimulate my brain, right? Or I have to have somebody in call with me to stimulate my brain to where I can like talk about some random bullshit while I'm playing my dumbass cubic deck, making people angry, trying to summon unification, or trying to bring out the cubic Lord fusion. Like, that's my goal. But and I want to do stuff like that. I want to stream Pokemon stuff. I guess shiny hunting, the fucking shiny map quest that I started. I want to keep doing that. I want to shiny hunt. I can't remember what Pokemon I was going to go for next. I have Zorua and I have Shellos. I can't remember what Pokemon I was going to go for. I want to go for that. I want to go for shiny raids and Sword and Shield. I want to do that with viewers. And I want to go for shiny Zygarde. But the problem is, I waited because I didn't do shiny Zygarde in the beginning because I had shitty internet. I wanted to wait and do it with friends wherever I have internet. And now that I have internet, everyone has either gotten their Zygarde or is like, well, I don't plan on shiny hunting it, and I already caught mine, and it was so difficult, I never want to do it again. By the way, this is the other encounter we got. We got a Drillbur, which I don't sound ecstatic, but I was much more ecstatic in this recording. I love Excadrill. Excadrill, easily one of the best ground types ever released. Anyway, I want to do shiny hunting and raids and stuff like that, and I want to shiny hunt with friends. But again, one of the things that requires that is that they're okay with being in the call with me, and our schedules have to line up. They have to want to do it, and the friends that I know who want to do it, they don't want to stream with me, or they just like, it doesn't fall in their stream schedule because like, oh, sorry, on that day I'm doing this, this, and this. I'm like, well, what day are you gonna be doing raid hunts? And they're like, well, raid hunts is for viewers, so I can play with you, but you gotta be a viewer. We're not gonna constantly be playing together. I'm like, fucking what? So I want to do it, really do it. And the Masuda hunts I want to do, but at the same time I don't. Like, Masuda hunts would be one of those, would be a stream where we have people in call. We're not necessarily playing the game together, we're just bullshitting in call. We would just be talking about random bullshit until I get my shiny. Dex nav is at least I have to focus. I don't have to focus on shit with Masuda. I ain't gotta focus on shit. Which is why I like it. I can just like shiny hunting for me is like something to do while I'm watching YouTube and stuff like that. So to turn it into something where like I have to focus on the screen is not appealing to me. So I don't do it that often because on stream I have a lower stream audience than I have YouTube audience, which is insane. It's crazy to think about it that way. And a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't, you know, think about it that way. But I mean, I can't help it. It's like I make content. I want the content to grow. So, but I understand that in order to grow as a streamer, I have to constantly stream. But what happens whenever I think that, you know, what I'm playing isn't interesting, or I can't, you know, just go in stream and be good. So I have to up the ante every now and again. So that's where I'm at with streaming. And I want to get back to streaming. I want to finish Brilliant Diamond. Like, Brilliant Diamond is just one of those monkeys on my back that I want off. It's so bad. Like, I want to finish it before Scarlet and Violet come out. If Legends Arceus gets behind as a side game, it's a really good side game that people play. I've been avoiding spoilers for it like the fucking plague. Like, at this point, I've pretty much seen all the Hisuian Pokemon. I really hate that I have. I don't know what they do, and I don't know what they're called. That's why whenever I see them in my tier list videos, I'm just like, I really wish you hadn't shown me that. That's another reason why I want to do a home renders, because they're not in home. So or the tier list was made before they got put in home. So guess what? I don't have to worry about spoiling myself. So that's why I have them there. And another thing I've been doing is like I'm reading manga. I've been trying to catch up on Adventures manga. I'm on volume 6. Because I made that video about him and I haven't finished the manga. But there's a lot, to be fair. Like, there's a lot of adventures. I'm not going to sit here and be like, there's more adventures than One Piece. But it's close. Like, because they don't go in like any particular order up until a certain point. Like, after a certain point, they just they just start over and do volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's this region now. So the story just stops being continuous. He's just like, oh, this is this character's story during whatever event this was going on, which is fine. It's totally fine. But it makes it harder to pinpoint just how many volumes of the manga there are. But I'm trying to catch up on it. It's really good. And just like I said in the manga video, you should totally watch it. It's 110% worth. You should totally pick it up. Like, I can't express enough how good it is. I can't express that enough. I cannot express that enough in the slightest. And I don't know. It's one. I want to do maybe a follow-up video on that. There's plenty of other Pokemon games to play that I want to do for the channel. And I don't know. But it looks like we are reaching the end of the video where I tell you guys to follow all my various social media. So in that case, if you want to see any of my non-Pokemon content, I do have a second channel, Notification. If you want to see me live stream, that is over at twitch.tv/SuperNup796. If you miss any of my VODs or you want some background noise, be sure to check out SuperNup VODs. Any stream that I stream on Twitch gets plucked from there and put on the VOD channel, because unless you are partnered with Twitch, you do not get your VODs saved for more than 2 weeks. If you want to see both Pokemon and non-Pokemon related content, be sure to check out my TikTok, SuperNup796 over on TikTok. Be sure to check out my Discord. We post memes, talk about directs, we sometimes get in channels and chat. You know, it's a good time in there. Be sure to check out my Discord. And if you want to check out any of my garbage opinions, be sure to check out my Twitter. That being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, comment on what you think of the video, make sure to subscribe button, it helps you as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!
Take bars, little man.